Deal closed in Dallas. That's right, Cowboys Nation, it's official. Jalen Walker is now a Dallas Cowboy, and this move just lit a fire across the NFL world. With the season heating up and pressure mounting in Big D, the front office didn't wait. They moved fast, they moved smart, and they got their guy. Jalen Walker, the defensive phenom from Georgia known for his explosive athleticism, versatility, and relentless motor, is now heading to Dallas as the latest addition in what's becoming a major roster overhaul. This isn't just another depth signing. This is a reinforcement. This is a chess move in a high-stakes game Jerry Jones is playing to turn the Cowboys into true Super Bowl contenders. And just when you thought the surprises were done, we've got even more developing news. Jerry Jones met with Ashton Jeanty ahead of the NFL draft. Yes, the same Ashton Jeanty who took college football by storm last season. The same Ashton Jeanty who's projected to be one of the most dynamic running backs in the upcoming draft. And the meeting? From what insiders are saying, it went very well. So let's unpack all of this. Because the Dallas Cowboys are making moves, and this offseason is shaping up to be one of the boldest, most aggressive campaigns in franchise history. First, let's talk about Jalen Walker. Walker is the kind of player who jumps off the screen. Standing at 6'2", around 245 pounds, this guy is built like a hybrid with the size to thump in the trenches and the speed to chase down quarterbacks and cover tight ends. He's not just a linebacker, he's a disruptor. A new age weapon that can be deployed all over the field. In college, Walker made his mark at Georgia by doing everything. He played inside. He played outside. He rushed the passer. He dropped back in coverage. And what made scouts and GMs across the league take notice? His football IQ. His instincts. His ability to process plays in real time and react faster than anyone around him. Now that skill set is coming to Dallas. This move signals something huge: the Cowboys are doubling down on speed, youth, and flexibility on defense. After the shakeup involving Micah Parsons, it's clear that the front office is trying to build a defense that's harder to predict, tougher to break, and full of relentless energy. Jalen Walker fits that vision perfectly. He's not a finished product yet, but that's what makes this even more exciting. Because under the right coaching, in the right scheme, surrounded by veterans like Jalen Ramsey and DeMarcus Lawrence, Walker could explode. This is the kind of player who might not just start, he could become the new engine of the defense within a year. Sources say the Cowboys were watching him for months. Even while trade talks and free agency headlines were flooding the front office, Dallas kept circling Walker as a target. And now? Deal done. He's on board. The paperwork is in. Jalen Walker is a Cowboy. But that's just half the story. Because just as the Walker news was breaking, reports started coming in about a private meeting between Jerry Jones and Ashton Jeanty, one of the most electrifying running back prospects in this year's draft. Jeanty, the star from Boise State, turned heads all season long with his blend of speed, vision, and pure explosiveness. He's a nightmare in open space, a weapon in the passing game, and the kind of back that can change a team's offensive identity overnight. And now, the Cowboys are interested. Very interested. The meeting reportedly took place in a private suite just days before the draft, and according to multiple insiders, it went extremely well. Jerry Jones, along with key scouting personnel, watched film, asked questions, and had an in-depth discussion with Jeanty about his role, his mindset, and his readiness to contribute from day one. So what does this mean? It means the Cowboys may be preparing to invest big in the offensive backfield, and that could spell major changes for Tony Pollard's future or the overall structure of the offense. Ashton Jeanty brings something special to the table. He's got the elusiveness of a slot receiver and the contact balance of a power back. He breaks tackles. He accelerates through tight lanes. And he scores often and with style. His college tape is loaded with highlight 70-yard bursts, broken tackles, slick receptions, and pure determination. And that kind of spark. That's exactly what Dallas needs. Think about it, what has this offense been missing the last few years? Consistency in the run game. Explosiveness out of the backfield. Someone who can take the pressure off Dak or whatever quarterback is under center and force defenses to stay honest. If the Cowboys land Janty in the draft, they might just be solving that problem once and for all. Pair that with the recent additions of Tyreek Hill, TJ Watt, and now Jalen Ramsey. This is starting to look like a full-on power shift in the NFL. Dallas isn't just building a roster. They're building a monster. Now let's talk fit. How would Jalen Walker and Ashton Janty fit into this new-look Cowboys team? Walker steps into a linebacker room that's undergoing a transformation. With Parsons gone and a new defensive scheme likely on the way, Walker can slot in as a do-it-all backer, someone who rotates on the edge, spies mobile quarterbacks, and acts as a field general in coverage. His athleticism gives Dallas options. They can get creative with blitzes, stunts, and zone looks. He might even be used like Micah was early in his career, a wild card who attacks from everywhere. On the other side, Janty would bring a whole new dynamic to the offense. Imagine him lining up next to Dak or possibly a new QB if rumors about a major draft move come true. Imagine him motioning into the slot, catching screens, or hitting the edge on outside zone runs. He's the kind of player who doesn't just rack up yards, he creates problems for defensive coordinators. And Jerry Jones knows it. That's why this meeting happened. Because when Jerry sees a weapon, he doesn't wait. He acts. So now the big question: what's the endgame? Well, the Cowboys are clearly loading up for one thing: a deep playoff run and a shot at the Super Bowl. All of these moves point in that direction. Jalen Walker equals youth, speed, and defensive energy. Ashton Janty equals explosiveness, offensive balance, and future star power. Put it all together, and what do you have? A Cowboys team that looks younger, faster, and more dangerous than it has in years. But it also means pressure. This front office isn't just making moves, they're making statements. And with that comes expectations. Fans are already talking. Analysts are buzzing. The rest of the NFC? They're on notice. Because Dallas is not playing safe this time. They're playing to win now. So what's next? Keep your eyes on the draft. Keep watching those trade wires. Because if Jerry Jones and the Cowboys are willing to part with stars, spend big, and build bold, we might see even more fireworks in the coming days. But tonight, we celebrate. Jalen Walker, welcome to Dallas. Ashton Janty, we see you. And maybe,